What's up, everybody? This is Codex with Team O.N.S, and this is my casual play deck for Vanguard. Alright, actually, the name of the deck is Snogal Storm, and I'm pretty sure anyone who has any common sense should know Snogal is this guy right here. Basically, he powers up with more Snogals are there, aka Blizzard Formation. Now, for this deck specifically, mine's a little bit different from what everyone else does. First off, generally everyone uses either Brugels, but I actually use Drongo for the Galahad Ride Chain. Reason is because this card right here actually, or the deck in general, negs itself a lot to get Snogals out in the field. So I use him basically get my Ride Chain up to 2. So accompanied by him is obviously the Grade 1 Galahads, 4 Snogals, and 4 Marins. You can use these to hit numbers, but generally they're not necessary because you have the Snogals. Now if you want to make this actually a little bit more competitive, you can swap these out for 4 Perfect Guards. But since this is my casual play deck, I'll leave them in there. Also, I have Knight Island Squire, just in case if I have to hit a cross ride and I have extra counter blast, I can hit specific numbers, like 15, 16, so on and so forth. Lake Main Lien helps me pitch off dead grade 3s later on. Now, the next set will be my grade 2 lineup. Obviously, the first card you put in that one would be the grade 2 Galahad. He helps you get off in the Ride Chain too, and if you have him in your hand, if the Ride Chain goes off, he's also especially good for when you use Garmors. Now, basically what his effect says is that when you put on Vanguard or Rearguard Circle, pitch a card, search for Snogal Brugal. So, ideally, Rearguard, pitch dead card, get your Snogal. Let's see, for a little bit of toolboxing, also to get rid of pesky grade 3s or 2s, use Blaster Blade. Only need 2 of them in the deck. Honestly, you don't need them at all, but I have extra ones, so I put them in there just cuz. 2 Akanes for the extra counterblast, also search for Snogal. And if you want to, you can also put Toy Poogles in here, so that way if you run off multiple grade 3s, you can do that also for the +9 boost. And I have 1 Galatine because I run 11 grade 2s. And I'd rather have a 10k base hitter on the rear guard, or as a Vanguard if you have him in your hand, if you can't get off your Ride Chain. Now the last part, grade 3, very simple. Very, 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 very simple. Obviously you want your boss guy, Garmor. For those of you who don't know what he is, basically Garmor says he gets +1 for each Snogal or Brugel in a Rearguard Circle when he's on Vanguard. So, if you have 3 Snogals in your back row, he's going to be hitting 13 by himself. So, he can automatically hit a cross ride. Also, his ability says that when he's pulling Vanguard or Rearguard Circle, pitch a card, search for Snogal Brugal, and put it in the Rearguard. So, at the end game, he basically allows you to search out more toolboxing opinions for the Snogals. The second one is actually Pendragons. Now, some people are going to say Pendragon's a bad card. That depends on your opinion. But personally, I use him so that way he's technically a second copy of this guy. For his limit break ability, he can hit +5 if I don't get the Snogals in my back row. Also, he's also useful for, obviously, like I said before, getting Garmor again. Now, if you want to, you can actually run Paladin instead, because with him, you'll actually be able to hit for 21 with 3 Snogals in the back row. But that's just, like I said, this is a budget build for the moment. Trigger lineup? Honestly, that's all up to your opinion, but from what I've seen, that actually works fairly effectively so far. Obviously, your standard 4 heals, 6 crits, whatever flavor critical triggers you want to use, and 6 draws. Now, if you want, you can actually run 4 Margles and 2 Weapons Dealer Gavandans, but you don't really need all that much. You probably will use 4 of these guys, but they're 4k bases, so they probably won't hit numbers as effective. So I'll use him just in case. Anything else, it runs very straightforward like any other typical Royal Paladin deck. Toolbox, search for cards you need, then hit people for very high numbers. Anything else, rate, comment, subscribe. Please watch more O.N.S videos for more updates. Peace.